Things are changing pretty fast at IKEA, and it's not just a story about IKEA closing down large brick and mortar locations. There's other companies as well doing this, but today let's focus on IKEA. They're planning on closing 2 of its plan and order points with pickup locations on August 30th of this year. Now, the affected stores are located in North Carolina and in Austin, Texas. And again, it's not just a Kia story or IKEA story. It is a bigger story. So the shutdowns will leave North Carolina with 1 remaining IKEA store. Okay. And then in the Austin market, IKEA will keep operating 3 locations, but the sales are simply not there. So they need to start restructuring. This means a loss of jobs, a loss of or open space like this, where these large stores that once stood and were busy are now not busy. The closures are part of its broader effort to create a more affordable, accessible, and sustainable business in the U.S., and they said this themselves. We continue to test, explore, and develop new ways for customers to meet IKEA while investing in home delivery, pickup services, and our online experience. That came from a company statement. That's official. But off the record, the truth remains that there are simply less people walking into their stores, so they need to start restructuring before they go bankrupt. Now, why are they closing these stores? Well, unlike IKEA's traditional warehouse stores, the plan and order point with pickup locations are designed primarily as service hubs rather than retail destinations. Customers can meet there with IKEA planning specialists for home projects. They can place orders, arrange delivery, or pick up online purchases. But however, these locations do not carry furniture inventory for immediate purchase and do not feature restaurants or the expansive showrooms that have become synonymous with their IKEA brand. Now, the company introduced this format back in early 2023 as a part of its broader strategy to make IKEA more accessible and meet customers where they prefer to shop, according to an actual company announcement. The expansion of this idea accelerated in 2024, and IKEA now operates approximately 32 of these plan and order point with pickup locations across 14 states as a part of its network of more than 90 U.S. stores. Now, while the closures mark an end of this format in North Carolina and leave Austin with only 1 of these locations, IKEA continues to invest in the concept elsewhere. The company's most recent plan and order point with pickup opening occurred in Pleasanton, California in June of 2026, so just a couple weeks ago. Now, what I want people to understand is when we start to see these shifts, this might not seem like a lot. If they have 90 stores and they're closing 2, well, that is over 2% of their stores closing. But I want people to watch the cycle. If this starts to accelerate and you see IKEA announce, hey, we're closing another one, and we're closing another one, and before you know it, you go from 8% of stores closed, 9%, then you reach into double digits. That's a big deal. And that's why it's important to be watching this stuff. I can't say that this is an indicator of the broader economy, except for the fact that if people were packing these stores out, they wouldn't be closing them. I hope you got something out of this. Thank you so much for watching. The Real Estate Ninja is out.